ad world, means in the advertisement world, complacence leads to failure and lack of imagination to nullity, said Alyque Padamsee, born on 5th March 1928 in Mumbai, died on 17th November 2018 in Mumbai. Alyque Padamsee was an Indian theatre personality and ad filmmaker. He is probably best known in the English-speaking world for playing Muhammad Ali Jinnah in the film Gandhi. Besides being involved in Indian theatre as an actor and producer, Padamsee was an advertising professional who once headed the advertising company Lintas Bombay. Alyque Padamsee said in the ad world, complacence leads to failure. Yes. And lack of imagination to nullity. Complacence. When I was running the school, I made a deal with an advertising company. And advertising is such, it moves time to time, it changes like the Paris fashion changes every 5 minutes. Like that, today is very important, tomorrow it changes. So the advertising company takes my school advertisement and they come on Monday. Tuesday they put the imagination. Wednesday they submit the proof to me. Thursday, by the time it is okay, Friday it comes, they go on a leave. Saturday, Sunday they don't work. That is complacence. And when I pointed out to them, they got very, very angry. Then no. Ad world is like your pregnancy. Once you deliver the child, you cannot say, I am going to work 9 to 5. The child and the mother, that's how the advertising world is together. There is no time. God gives you a particular job. Till you finish, you cannot sleep. There is no Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You might be thinking on the labor part of the law. If you're looking at the law, then you cannot run an advertising firm. They crashes. In the ad world, complacence leads to failure. If you are not a karma yogi, then you will crash. Karma yogi means keep doing work without expecting results, without expecting the time, without expecting even the food. You and that particular advertisement melts to become one till you finish. Yes, you will not come out. You cannot have one leg there and one leg over here. This is one thing the advertising company. I always have a fight with them. Yes, that they go on an entertainment world for, and most of the advertisements in the labor section, we have white collar and blue collar jobs accepted. But in the ad world, I found there is a white lies, and do they have blue lies or black lies? White lies is accepted as long as you are deeply involved, but they should come out of the lies. Only then they can really become a powerful medium. Otherwise, it's like mushrooms, it grows and it crushes, grows and it crushes. In the ad world, complacence leads to failure and lack of imagination to, lack of imagination is to nullity. It's zero, because if you have to get an imagination, you have to be a karma yogi who can roll like a 1,000-man warrior. An advertising company, a copywriter, a person should have an imagination. When you have that, to get that imagination, you have to sweat it out to become that particular section to understand. You don't have to understand. Once you go deep inside, I think the world opens much deeper for you to understand that what the other side needs it. Yes. And you and the other side together blast out to create the sales. Alyque Padamsee said, advertisement is like athletics, where one has to constantly strive to undo others, constantly strive to undo others. It's like athletics, yes. You are not an ordinary person. You have not come out to the world to challenge the world. You are already started roaring like 1,000-man warrior. Not the roar which you have picked up from the books, but your own roar. Yes. Advertisement is like athletics, said Alyque Padamsee, where one has to constantly strive to outdo others. And just as the athlete's final score evaluates his or her standard, a commercial success is gauged by the single yardstick: sales figures. Sales figures. Sales figures is your Ananda, Paramananda. Sales figures is your God. You see the truth. You see the success. You should gauge it. You should work out to find out, not your own. Alyque Padamsee said, gauged by the single yardstick: sales figures. Among these agencies, everyone believes that Ogilvy matter is outstandingly creative. But in my definition, advertising is only about creativity for selling purposes. Creativity, you have your creativity, advertising company, but it should be for selling. The focus should be to hit the target. You cannot keep one leg here and one leg. You should be like the horse. Focus is very, very important. And for that, you have to be a karma yogi. You have to meditate. Only then you understand. You have to become a pranayama yogi. You have to do your inhale, retention, exhale. You have to practice. Those who have not practiced, yes, it's very difficult, because if that helps you to control your breath. If you know to control your breath, the mind is so relaxed, and the mind is under your control. It opens up to a beautiful new path without diverting your focus and the attention. Try to understand advertising company. Among these agents, everyone believes that Ogilvy method is outstandingly creative. But in my definition, advertising is only about creativity for selling purposes. We are not competing with M.F. Hussain or other top painters or poets, said Alyque Padamsee. Our job is to sell our clients' products. The job is to sell the client's products. Sell means tell. I'm making people aware of the truth, like Mahatma Gandhi. He moved the length and breadth of the country. He was an advertising company, a moving advertising company, a walking advertising company, about truth and love to make everything. And it spread to the length and breadth of the country. Our job is to sell our client's products. He was trying to sell his products. The advertising company should make sure, like Muhammad Ali, he himself was selling his products. So there was not much problem about the sponsors. He goes around and screams, I am the greatest. I am the greatest. I'll beat him. Come on. That is a different topic. But here also you have to be a karma yogi if you have to help the client's products to be sold. However creative we may be, said Alyque Padamsee, if we fail to sell our clients' products, then it is not a good ad. Some agencies have blended creativity and saleability nicely. To me, a great ad is an ad that generates great sales, says Alyque Padamsee. To me, a great ad is an ad that generates great feelings of love and happiness. Means it should sell. When there is love and happiness from a philosopher's side, people come to listen and they try to put it into practice in the house. That is sold. Same one, the company have to sell the product. It is a product which is good for the people, either to eat or to use or to have a soap, whatever it is. But the focus should be on the product, and people should get hooked up to the product, hooked up to only to the truth and not wavering. Alyque Padamsee said, in the ad word, complacence leads to failure. Try to earn complacence. Like I said, I had a student called Jennifer. She runs an advertising company, I do not know, but she brought her people, and I have to break away from her, because Monday to Friday, Monday they come, and Tuesday they start thinking about me. Wednesday they start drawing something. Thursday they submit to me, and Friday they go on off. That week is lost. It's like Solomon Grundy born on Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, was on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on Sunday. This is the end of advertising. The Solomon Grundy. If you have to come out of that, we have to roll like a 1,000-man warrior. It is possible. When you talk about Alyque Padamsee, he must have been a real karma yogi, a real pranayama practitioner, unknowingly maybe. So much was his focus. This person, everything he talks is so much spiritual. Hence he was called the god of advertising. Yes, he was a real picture in India. I can feel it. If every advertising company can imbibe his qualities, it might be difficult, because if you keep pondering your people, you will never get the product out. People should go deep inside. If the every head of the family understands this one, I think his family is strong. He should advertise. He should sell his house products to his relatives, to his friends. Only then house becomes strong. Instead of putting everybody in a parda and locking it up and thinking he has got a very big creative mind and he's a very strong father, head of the family, and then his product is not sold, his family crashes and becomes a nobody. Alyque Padamsee said in the ad world, complacence leads to failure and lack of imagination to nullity. Advertisement is like athletics, where one has to constantly strive to undo others, and just as the athlete's final score evaluates his or her standard, a commercial success is gauged by the single yardstick sales figures. This is my 353rd small.